Frank and Sarah here. Take 3. Hey everyone, Frank and Sarah here with Cheers to Travels, and we're going to talk about which hostels that we've stayed in. That's weird. Frank and Sarah here with Cheers to Travels, and today we're going to talk about which hostels that we've stayed in. I just keep saying it the same way. Okay.
All right, so for our next hostel, it's Suites DF in Mexico City. We actually stayed there twice already. Once was recently, just a couple of months, weeks ago. Yep. And then the first time was a couple years ago. This hostel is right in downtown Mexico City, in like the financial district area. So it's pretty central to a lot of different things.
Yeah, I think everywhere we went to from there was like a $3 or $4 Uber ride.
Yeah, or
so
you can walk it if you like walking. Both times that we've been there, we've had friends travel with us, and we had private rooms with our own private bathroom. But there is a common area. It's like on the second floor. It's outdoors. There's like the courtyard. It's beautiful. Actually, there's 2 of them. There's one downstairs, which is like a smaller one, but then the main one's like the second floor, which is a little bit bigger, where everyone kind of hangs out. That part is really cool. Yeah, and you could buy their beer there. They sell beer for
$1.
$1.
And you're free to bring your own up there too. A lot of people will buy tequila.
Yeah. Just go to the convenience store right around the corner.
We were there New Year's Eve on the courtyard, and there were lots of bottles of tequila.
A lot. When in Mexico, they don't actually organize any tours at that hostel, but they do work with other tour companies. I guess they can help you book tours and direct you to where you should meet for tours, which we did. And we did a couple of tours. We did the pyramid tour.
Yep. If you go to Mexico City, you have to see the pyramids.
We've done the free walking tours. We did the Lucha Libre tour.
That one was a lot of fun.
So yeah. Actually, the first time we stayed there, it was one of the staff members that was volunteering there. He was the one that actually took us on a little walking tour. Just out of his own,
Because he wanted to.
Yeah, because he wanted to. He just took some time out. He's like, I'm free and I'll take you guys around. And that was really awesome of him. So yeah, he did that a couple times when we were staying there the first time. So yeah, Suites DF, Mexico City.
Our next hostel is back home Kuala Lumpur in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. The staff here at this hostel were super friendly, and they also have their own tours also that the staff will run. I think it was a pretty awesome tour, only because there was a ton of food involved.
And it was just like non-stop walking and eating. Like there's lots of food involved.
We went to like the market, we went to different street food vendors.
They provide like basic breakfast there for free, which is cool, but if you want more, there's a cafe right next door. We can order like actual food. Yeah,
they actually share the same courtyard. I think they own it or they're affiliated.
I think they own. It's like the same company.
Yeah, so they have coffee and really good breakfast, and the prices were reasonable. And the property itself at back home was really nice.
Yeah, it was really, really nice.
It was the common area was like beautiful, and the rooms were really nice.
Yeah, the location was good. It was near.
It was like an Indian neighborhood.
It was cool.
We had Indian food when we first got there, waiting for our room to be ready.
Yeah. The staff was really nice. They helped us organize a taxi for us because we had an early flight when we were leaving Kuala Lumpur. So that was really nice of them. They don't have their own bar, but they will recommend bars to go to. And we actually went to a bar that was just like 1 block down the street from the hostel. It was like a rooftop bar.
Yeah, it's in another hostel. I guess they know each other, so they said that's not our hostel, but just tell them you're from our hostel, and they'll let you go up there.
Yeah, and we did. That was fun. Yeah, that was a really cool bar that we went to.
And I think back home they had beers for sale, right?
They did. They had beers for sale. This hostel was not very social. It was like a big social hostel, I guess. But we did meet a lot of people there. But yeah, it's not a place to drink and be rowdy for sure.
It was relaxing, and it was a place to drink and be rowdy up the street. So
yeah, exactly. So our next hostel is Hostel Cassidy Dante in Guanajuato, Mexico. We stayed there last year, and it was probably one of the most memorable one. This hostel is actually situated like You have to hike to it. You have to either hike to it or you have to come hike down to it.
The hill's so steep that there's no road. It's basically stairs that go up. So there's a road at the bottom and a road at top, and then stairs going up it. So, and the hostel is like right in the middle.
Right.
So no matter what side you go up to, you have to do some walking.
Yes.
And to get to the top, it's kind of like you have to get like a Uber or something. It's a really long way to the top. So most of the time you'd walk and then go up the stairs to climb up. And it is a climb.
This hostel is, I believe, 3 or 4 stories. We had our own private room, our own private bathroom, all really nice, very spacious. Our room, we actually had a room with a view.
That's the benefit of the climbing.
Yes, you get a view. They have a rooftop common area. There was 2 of them, actually. 2 areas where it was like the rooftop and then another rooftop where you can just like hang out with people, chill, drink, or whatever. And they also have a dining area on the 1st floor. And the staff there was really nice. The breakfast was made by a couple of older local ladies. They were super nice. They don't speak any English.
Food was so good.
So breakfast was free every day. It was always something different and amazing and delicious.
Yeah. So. And in this hostel, they had these really cool like clay mugs that they serve the coffee and everything in. And the girls were complimenting them and said like, oh, where do we get these? These are really nice. And before we left, we had like a bunch of people in our group.
We had like 7 people in our group.
And they brought us all mugs for us to take home.
Yeah, that was so nice of them.
Because they overheard us saying how much we liked them.
Yeah.
So they're pretty awesome really staff. Nice. And the property is really pretty. And the view's really nice.
Yeah. This one's not a social hostel. They don't really organize any events or anything, but they'll direct you to, where you should go to do tours or organize rides for us if we need to get somewhere. Like we did, we actually did a day tour to San Miguel de Allende.
We were with 7 people, so we kind of brought our own social event with us.
Yes, yeah. And yeah, we actually met a few cool people there.
Our next hostel is Siem Reap Rooms in Cambodia. And I personally love Cambodia. I love Siem Reap. First of all, the rooms were giant. There weren't really any events or anything because Pub Street and everything in Siem Reap is such like a big place to go and party, place to drink. I think they just assume everyone's gonna
go there anyway.
Right. But the staff there was great. Probably like some of the most helpful staff ever. The girl, she's a receptionist and she did all the email correspondence because I forgot why, but I emailed her a lot. I was just planning everything and getting the tours coordinated and everything. But they're always like good at communication and friendly. One of the guys working there, his name's Kosin. He did everything.
So he was our tuk-tuk driver. He picked us up at the airport, and then once we got to the room, we had an issue with our lights.
Like the light
switch, like it wasn't working, and it was Kosin who came up and was trying to like fix it. He couldn't fix it, so we had to change rooms. And then we had tours that were planned through the hostel. Again, he was our driver, for all the tours.
Really early tours.
Yeah, and I think he made our breakfast too one morning.
He woke up before the tour and made breakfast. Like we had to be down at 5 a.m. or something to catch the sunrise and everything. That guy worked a lot.
Yeah.
And he was always like really friendly and really nice. We went to Angkor Wat. And Angkor Wat is like a city of temples. It's very spread out. And you have to get a driver and they take you all around. And you could go as many...
They take you from like temple to temple to temple. Like you can't just say, drop me off at one temple and walk to other ones because it's a long walk. They're so spread out. So
like miles apart.
Right.
And it's also like a nice quiet place to stay because Pub Street and everything can get kind of loud and crazy.
Right.
So it's nice to be able to like get a tuk-tuk for a couple bucks back to your room and have some peace and quiet and be able to get a good night's sleep.
Yeah. This is definitely one of the more quiet hostels we've ever stayed at.
Yeah. Okay, last but not least is the WH Hostel in Bangkok, Thailand. So this hostel almost didn't make the list. It might have been a social hostel, maybe. We don't know, because when we went, for most of the time, we were the only people there. There was 4 of us that went.
Right, so it was us and 2 friends that went with us, and we were there for 4 days, and we only saw one other traveler there the entire time.
For the first day we got there, then he was leaving that day.
Yeah.
See, what happened was when we were there, the King of Thailand, that's when he passed.
It was literally the day, we arrived.
We arrived.
Yeah.
So a lot of people that were coming to the hostel, because it was a really, really big deal in Thailand, they changed their travel plans because they didn't know like what was going to happen. So they didn't come. But we were already there. So it was just us in the hostel.
We had the entire hostel all to ourselves. the whole time.
So this hostel is really unique though because it's actually made out of shipping containers.
Yeah.
The whole thing. So it's a 2-story hostel, all shipping containers. And when you get there, there's like a big courtyard area, and it's like on a platform. It's like a wood deck, and there's a little cubby holes to take off your shoes. And I'm like, take off my shoes. My socks are gonna get like dirty because it's an outdoor courtyard. But when you get up there, they have this little old lady that she's constantly cleans, and it has to be the cleanest hostel.
Super clean.
Like even the outdoor like floor is spotless.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing.
Our socks were never dirty.
Yeah, that is really super clean.
Very
And
clean.
the containers are all painted different colors, so it's nice and colorful and clean, and it's a beautiful property.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. We had our own private room, our own private bathroom, and inside it really looks like it was decorated with just like IKEA stuff. Like everything just looked like I walked in, I was like, oh, it's like an IKEA room. Each room has their own air conditioning, which is very important in Southeast Asia. So that was really nice. They have free like basic breakfast. So
the location's okay. It's not in the main part of Bangkok.
It's like in the financial area.
In the financial area. So it's kind of nice because I do like staying. It's convenient sometimes to stay right in the middle of the touristy area because everything's right outside your door. But it's also nice to stay like outside of that, so you see a different part of the city. So this is close walking distance to a train station, so you can still get around the city. Right by the train station, I guess there's a lot of commuters going by, so there's an intersection with just a ton of street food. Usually people picking up food on the way to work or just whatever. And they had they had the best fried rice I've ever had in my life at one of
We
those
did eat a lot of
places.
street food in Thailand for sure.
Yeah, but you couldn't walk to the town from...
No, we had to take either the train or we took a taxi almost everywhere while we were there. So, and this hostel they didn't have any events. Again, we were the only ones there. So we just kind of did our own thing. They did help us organize one of the tours, the floating market. So they
got a driver for us.
Yeah, they got a driver for us to go to the floating market.
They got like the property is set up to be. It could be like a really cool social hostel.
Yeah,
but just missing the most important ingredient, which would be other people. So you need that. But again, it wasn't the hostel's fault. That's why we're still mentioning it.
Right.
So
it's really cool. I mean,
and they were still
shipping
really,
containers. I mean, it's so amazing.
Despite what they're going through, which was a hard time for all Thai people, the staff was very friendly and very accommodating and very sweet. So we appreciate them and staying there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the top list of all of our favorite hostels we've been to, and I know we'll be going to a lot more, and maybe we'll make more videos like this as we experience more hostels.
Yeah, so if you ever travel to any of these places, definitely check out these hostels. We usually book through Hostel World, and we do have affiliate links in the description, so we appreciate your support. You can use those links. And so if
you haven't stayed at a hostel, stay at a hostel.
Yes, it's safe. I promise you.
It's clean.
And it's very affordable. If you don't want to stay in a dorm, most hostels will have private rooms, so you can always check that out. It's sometimes just a little bit more, sometimes a lot more. Do your research and pick the one that you think will fit you the best.
Hostel World's your friend. Hostel World, you can filter by type of room, whether it's a dorm or private room. You can read all
and they have different ratings.
Pictures help.
Yes. So if you liked our video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe. We'll have many more videos like this in the future.
We will.
Because we have many more travels planned. You should say we do.
Oh, we do. We do. I've seen them.
The plans?
On the drawing board, yeah.
All right.
All right, so.
Thanks for watching, guys. See ya.